one of our full-time firefighters, David Seidel, approached me 2 years ago about applying for a grant for an arson dog, which he did, and State Farm awarded our fire department the grant. In turn, Dave went to the Maine State Police, met Patty, his dog, and both were trained for about 6 weeks in Maine. The problem was that transporting Patty to and from fire scenes was a problem, and a problem for safety more than anything. Two things. One, the vehicles that we were using to transport Patty did not have heat detection. In other words, if the vehicle got too hot, Dave would not know that, and possibly Patty could have been injured or killed due to heat. And the other issue was, if the vehicle was ever involved with a crash, the dog would have been flying in the vehicle to the point where she could have been seriously injured or killed. So we needed a vehicle that had all the safety mechanisms in place, a cage as well as heat detection. These type of vehicles are very expensive, and we just could not fund that locally here at the city or the fire department. So Dave contacted State Farm, local agents, who in turn went up the chain in State Farm, and long and behold, State Farm, through other agencies, found the vehicle, and donations locally, donations from the New York area helped fund all the parts on the vehicle. And today, here's a vehicle that will serve, like I said, our city as well as our county and the counties surrounding Beaver County.
State Farm gets into this. They want to assist communities in involvement with all their emergency services, and this vehicle was one of them that we donated to Beaver Falls. We also donated the dog, and we were commissioned to find a car out in Long Island, which we found this one, which was a theft recovery. When we found it, it was really good condition, had some body damage, missing wheels. We selected the car, we inspected it to make sure it was a viable donation. And once the vehicle was donated, we had a body shop in Long Island who donated his time and material to fix it. Another mechanical shop checked the car out, did an oil change, put brakes in it. Tinting company did the work for free. They knew about the donation. A glazier put a windshield in. Proliner rescue company out in Long Island equipped the car with all the equipment at whatever we raised for donation. They told us not to worry about it, just raise the money, and whatever you get, and I'll eat the rest of it. So they equipped the car through Code 3 and Go Rhino and all the other emergency companies. They received discounts, so their equipment will go on the car. The striping company put the stripes on at a discount. This was all equipment that Beaver Falls never thought they'd get. We asked them for their wish list. State Farm does not donate this part of the equipment. And when they told us that they were raising money through spaghetti dinners and t-shirt sales, that we decided, Bob Jenner and myself decided, that we were going to attempt to raise money and get them all the equipment they needed. And over a period of about 9 months, through donations through Pennsylvania businesses, individuals, fundraisers, many businesses from Long Island, Nassau, and Suffolk County, all the components that you see to create the car there were raised through 2 states.
Well, this vehicle is not only important for me, but the county, the surrounding counties. There's only 4 nationally certified accelerant protection K-9s in Pennsylvania. So when we started this, we initially, right off the bat, got a high call volume. We're traveling about 5 counties fairly frequently, and my main priority was the protection of Patty. We were traveling around in just a pickup truck where she's a very high energy dog. She's jumping around and she just wasn't safe. Heaven forbid we were in a collision or something. So this vehicle offers both collision protection, and it also offers temperature protection. So I can lock her in the car, secure her, monitor her temperature. If it goes above a certain degree, the windows come down, the alarm goes off. So she's well protected in multiple ways.
The dog, when using on an arson or any fire scene investigation, Patty's nose is like having 40 noses, human noses. The dog is just amazing how they can send out a flammable liquid that was used in a fire. It is amazing. Even the smallest drop Patty is able to find in a fire. And what that does is simply, that doesn't determine that the fire was arson. That doesn't determine anything. What that does is allow the investigator to pull samples from that area. Those samples in turn are sent to a lab for analysis, and it's through that analysis that determines what was used, if there was in fact a flammable liquid used to start the fire.
In about the year that she's been here, we've more than doubled arrest rates. What Patty does is she'll pinpoint where the remaining accelerants are, and we can send those to the lab, and they come back positive. Then we can pursue criminally. Without those results coming back positive, then it's really difficult to prove that it wasn't anything else. You know, you can't rule everything else out. So with her help, we have more than doubled the amount of fires that would have been determined undetermined, and have actually classified them as arsons, and that gives us the ability to pursue criminally.
There you go. Thank you.
Well, it's just an unbelievable feeling. People that I never met in my life have come to help, and feel a lot of pressure that we have to earn this privilege that they have given us, and we're most certainly going to try and work very hard to continue doing what Patty does and serve the community.